Hi, this is Annie, and today I'm going to show you this screen. I know we've all seen them on As Seen on TV. I'm going to spend about 7 or 8 minutes showing you, 1, how I put it up, 2, what went right and what went wrong, and 3, the pros and cons of having one of these on your door. I hope this helps you out. Because the instructions are just a few tips, which really aren't instructions at all, I'm going to go ahead and walk you through what I did in the hopes that we both figure this out. Now, I can't be sure that this screen is going to work, and I also know that during several months we will be using this, and so I don't want to take this off. What I'm going to do, at least until I get comfortable with it, is simply affix it here, knowing that because it's Velcro, and this is what I really love about it, because it's Velcro, if I'm not happy or if I want to only have it up during certain seasons, I can remove it, leaving the Velcro strip here, and then put it back up when I want to. It seems really easy. I'm going to see if it really is. Of course, the rougher Velcro is the one that's going to go here, so that when I fold up the cloth, the Velcro doesn't destroy it. So I'll use the softer Velcro on this. Here I go. Door jambs are the nastiest place in the world, where all of the dirt and oil seem to collect. I used some rubbing alcohol and some cotton swabs, and it really only took me about 4 to just scrub up the surface. And now I have been lining this here. I am almost done, just removing the paper and pushing it down over and over again. Now you'll know the top, because the top is actually permanently together. I'm going to put the softer Velcro along here and along both the sides. And I'm going to lay it out on a flat surface so I can easily do this.
There we go.
Come on, Piper, come on in. She's definitely gotten braver. Okay, so it mostly closes. The problem is it does need slack in order to do its job. Mine is an inch larger of a portal than what they recommend. So it fit beautifully, but it wouldn't close back on its own because there wasn't enough slack. So what I did is I only went halfway onto the Velcro, which means part of my Velcro is going to be exposed to the weather. I'm not really fond of that, but that was my fault for, you know, measuring.
Now it is. See?
Yeah.
How would you?
I love, honestly, the quality of this surpasses the one I had tried before by a lot. And the magnets are gorgeous.
Got it down.
Okay. Back off. Okay, Piper, come. Good girl. Okay, so the amount of ease with which it closes itself is going to depend on if it has just enough slack to be able to come together. This one is made so much better than the one advertised on TV, so much better quality, all around quality. So really the secret to success on this thing is going to be in the perfect
Awesomeness.
fitting. No, it's going to be in getting the perfect fit measurement wise. Now they do recommend not using this on metal doors for a good reason, because you are working with magnets. For the most part, I'm not having an issue as long as, of course, we don't kick it against the door. Everything works beautifully.
And besides, if you do want this open for some strange reason.
Oh yeah, if you just wanted to leave it open, look at that. Door holder. Yeah. Now I might end up taking my permanent screen door off just because I do like this so much better. I like only having to open one door. That's pretty convenient. It really just depends on my husband's opinion once he gets home. So there's that. My husband says he loves it, so I get to keep it. Yay. Which means I will go ahead and affix these tacks that they provided into some key areas that I feel would, you know, get the most pressure. Now let's go over the pros and cons. I mean, obviously there's a lot of convenience. You don't have to hold a door open. You just push right through it. But the push right through it isn't as easy as they show on TV. I mean, sometimes you're going to shoulder through it, or you're going to want to part it first. I mean, there is still some movement going on, but you don't have to hold open a door, so that's nice. If you have a metal door, it will stick, and as my son says, this means you can either use it to hold it open as you're going, you know, if you're doing a lot of back and forth, or it's going to become an irritant, because if you're OCD like my husband, being on the outside and looking at it is going to drive you insane. If you're on the inside and closing the door, it's going to close up just fine, and the door will shut and it'll stay in place. It's simply when you come through and shut the door from this side. Another thing is, when you are going inside, you kind of, you know, have to work your way around. Just little minor things. Now, none of it is going to stop you up. None of it is any harder than having your regular screen door. Not at all. But it's just things that you don't think about before. You think it's just like in TV. You just like magically appear on the other side. No, there's some adjustment. There are some things you're like, well, I do still have to, like, it's weird having to like push my way through. But it's also so much easier. It really is. I think the look is so much nicer as well. I'm not sure over time, I mean, is debris going to cling to the Velcro in any way? I have no idea. Another concern is the fact that this door here, as ugly as it is, has been on this house for a good 15, 20 years, maybe 15 years at least. And there's no way a netting could last that long. No way at all. But the expense is very low. The putting it up was so simple. I'm not sure I'm really worried. For the convenience, I think it's worth replacing every 3 to 5 years. I really do. And I think it will probably last about 3 to 5 years. Again, these are only guesses. I have not had the time put in there. This is just me looking at it and making a guess. Again, this is, out of all the ones I've seen, the best made. I mean, look at the quality here. This really does look like it's going to hold up better than, definitely better than the ones that have "as seen on TV" written on them. Those don't look like they're going to hold up as well. I actually bought one and never installed it because I took one look at it and said, it's not going to be worth the work, because in a season it's going to be trash. This one looks like it's going to hold up for a number of seasons, and it was easy to put up. So if you are interested in going this route, I recommend getting this one. I mean, I haven't seen every one out there, but out of the ones I've seen, this one takes the cake. I'm going to put the link down below for you. If you're interested, just go find it, and happy shopping.